See, 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I don't know if Earl Thomas ran a rumble like that.
Early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Throwing is Smith. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Dustin Colquitt on to punt for KC. He's got a dad, a brother, and an uncle that have all punted in the NFL.
Well, that's fucking whack.
Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to
Derek, I see
score.
you over
It's
there
on the
playing
left side
man.
by Kurz. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just
Yeah, he could have picked it up. They let me jump there.
Practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And he's brought down. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Seahawks a first down. And good to see Jimmy back out there moving okay after the ruptured patella in week 12
Touchdown.
last year.
No safeties back, I promise you.
I have, and
If my line could hold up, god damn it. Every time I got a touchdown, my line can't hold.
Not dropping into coverage, he comes on the blitz
Touchdown.
and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Wilson.
God, Wilson,
He
has
throws
the
there
longest fucking
incomplete.
leg.
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Justin Houston is truly one of the elite pass rushers in the league.
Justin Houston
Knows how to get to the quarterback with a variety of moves.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder, D. Milliner. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time out there to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
My backup quarterback.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's
Boykins.
complete.
God, that's
And he gets it up
bullshit.
to the 10-yard line here. Only a yard there.
T, you
Sniffed
know
out
about
well
this Seahawks
defensively,
backup
and it brings
quarterback
up
guy?
3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
God damn, Derek.
Man, I was trying to do something. I was trying to do a certain package.
That'd be like D plus or something.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the...
There's a completion to Travis Kelsey. I think he's starting to come into his own as a tight end and as a player, and that makes his quarterback, Alex Smith, really happy.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
To the air again, Smith. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Uh-oh, backups are in. You got Kaepernick?
First throw down for the backup Kaepernick.
Is that your free agent you signed?
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard
Tyler's going to be so pissed at you,
though. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Who?
And here comes
Tyler.
play number 6 on this drive.
He signed Kaepernick as his backup for the Chiefs.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And give him about 3 as he gets
Nobody
it
can
down
hear
to
what
the
you're saying.
22-yard line.
Wentz already taken.
On the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy
You
throwing
said
the
Wentz?
football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along.
I didn't see him.
Control the ball.
He's your backup.
And that way you often control the game.
Losing 4
Nick Foles is
yards
not the
that
backup
time, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah,
Some other cat who's a rookie.
they got rid of him
Kicker
already.
Cairo Santos for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's
Yeah,
a
this cat's a
42-yard
rookie.
attempt.
Partner, we're into the 2nd
He's
quarter, and I guess you can
53
kind of look
overall.
at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do.
So I
He's
just
like-
picked up Kaepernick because
Defense, if you're feeling great
because
about what you got going on, the only concern you have,
if Alex Smith goes down, you know, because we have injuries on,
Why is Eddie Lacy
Kaepernick
kick returning?
is closer to his play style.
And he'll get across the
Dude,
So I
Eddie
won't
Lacy
be
is
losing
a kick
a
returner.
West Coast type quarterback.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
And out now come the Seahawks. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky,
Oh,
maybe try to
good
take the pressure
play.
off and run the ball a little bit.
Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Gabbert now. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he slides to avoid
Yeah,
the
he's
hit.
pretty fast. I didn't think he was that. I didn't think he had wheels.
So oftentimes you see defensive
Neither
holding.
did I.
Here it's
I didn't know I had
offensive
Blaine
holding
Gabbert as my backup
for the
either.
flag.
Did the Seahawks sign Blaine Gabbert or something?
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Oh,
And incomplete.
I thought he caught that.
The ball rolled
Me too.
free and
Still
brings
wouldn't have
up
been a first
4th
down.
Here's John Ryan now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long. So
Oh, I
throwing the
didn't
football
click
was
the button at the
probably a
top.
smart
Bad
play to try
punt.
and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves.
Oh, and
gaining
it's a
some momentum
and it's a
as they force
touchdown
them into a
too.
likely punting situation.
He already scored a touchdown.
Kansas City touchdown.
It's always behind, yeah.
45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to
Well, I knew he was going to. It was about. I tried to punt out of bounds,
but
it didn't work. I always punt out of bounds because everybody can take it back, especially with Tyreek Hill.
It sucks because we ain't even get to do nothing with our pushing.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
But they'll stay in longer for season, right?
What?
Last drive, 3 and out.
Our first thing, they'll stay in the game longer towards season coming up, right?
I don't know. Maybe till halftime.
Get them some space and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession.
But not this game.
Man,
They won't return
Just how
it.
stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Why do I have Blaine Gabbert,
Just how
though, is what I
tough it
wanna
is to
know.
cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
Go to cut him and tell me what it says. Hey, I'm gonna try and put my backup quarterback in. If this fucking kicks me, it's not my fault. Oh, I don't have another one. Never mind. I don't have
Now you
Boykin.
get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Gabbert buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, that's a
right
penalty.
at midfield. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and
Tell
out
me that
there,
wasn't a
and they don't
penalty,
get it
man.
done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
I know he's hella fast, dude. I'm tripping out.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacey.
Oh,
And he's going to fight his way
Cheeseburger
forward here
Eddie.
for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He'll try to throw here. Gabbert. He'll set up the screen to Lacey.
ooh,
He's going to get this
let's
one down
go.
right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
And that was a beautiful
And that was a
executed
man
screen
coverage,
pass.
man.
They let the rushers get on field and get the escorts in front.
That means
meaning
the guy that was
offensive
supposed to be guarding him
linemen,
got blocked
other
real nice.
blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now
Oh my god, that's to the house.
Picked off by the rookie Eric Murray. And now off to the races down the right side.
Gabbert's so fast. What the
Bring it
fuck?
back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation
What?
skills, they can make big
Yeah.
plays just as what we saw.
It's all
A
good.
free
This is a
safety's
backup,
dream.
dog. I ain't
Follow the
tripping.
football, go to it, and take it the other way.
I said if you was gonna be weird about it because you were talking about it earlier.
No, I didn't even get to talk. I didn't even get to play with Antonio Brown for more than one drive.
So
I
they
don't
throw
even
the
care.
pick 6. They'll get another shot
Oh,
at it
man,
now
I
as
forgot
this
you
one's
got
in the
him.
air.
Yeah.
This one taken just
I
inside
think
the
I
10.
threw to him
Damn,
once,
over.
maybe.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to
Man,
the
see,
29
you the
yard
king of
line.
those
The
fucking
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the
non-stop
pick 6 and that decent field
wide
position and
receiver
throwing that
outs
pick
and
6, we'll see
in.
how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is,
It's hard to
let's just take care of the
fucking
football
stop.
a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense.
After I
and give their
lose 3
defense
games in a
little bit
row,
of chance
though,
to
I'm
rest.
definitely going to need to go play basketball and win some games.
2nd down, Gabbert. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an
Because
interception. Instead, it falls
Me and
down
Matt were on like an
incomplete.
8-game win streak, and our
And the
quarter, or our
offense looking to pick
fucking
up the
point
first
guard was
down
sabotaging
after
us.
the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, Gabbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
This dude's getting beat up by the professor, bro. He's like hella taller than him.
What the fuck?
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. They'll run again here with West. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 11 yards.
It's
on the
fucking
pickup,
backups, dude.
Third down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. So
When
they'll
it
have
doesn't
two
matter in
remaining here
preseason.
before we get to halftime.
It means nothing.
And Santos able to put this one up and through.
Who got
It's
the better
good.
record
And the lead
in
now
fucking league?
increases to 20-0. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
like a golfer
17
that
is
picks
your
up his tee after a nice
20.
drive without even
Hey,
watching
Michael,
the
you know
play.
me and you
Solid
face
analogy,
next
I
in
like it.
preseason.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. While we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Over the middle here to Wilson. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. First down, Gabbert. He'll buy some time right. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
A second down throw for Gabbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
Yeah, that was a penalty. Why is it the count goes down?
Third and short yardage. Gabbert. He's got his man.
Oh my
It's
goodness, he stepped up
Williams.
for that.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Oh, that's Kason
So that means
Williams?
they're
Oh,
down to
that's my
one
dude
remaining
from
here
UW,
as we
bro.
head toward halftime. So they're operating in the red zone.
I don't know.
From the red zone now, Gabbert. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Throwing, Gabbert, and he fires one that's intercepted. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. Oh, he's going to take this out of the back of the end zone. And that's going to be a safety. So we reach halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. This will be taken about the 12. And this does not end well, as he's going to be out of bounds here at his own 5-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They run it again with Lacey. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Fresh set of downs here.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Say what you want about Eddie Lacy. He is really important to his team, and right now, they're holding him down well below his normal yardage total, and his team's losing the game.
And we talk about it so often, how tough he is to bring down, but they found a way to do it.
Yeah, I think gang tackling, getting a lot of people to him, that's the key to everything. Not many guys can take him down one-on-one consistently. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
So it sails out of bounds close to midfield, and they'll say actually right at midfield. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Jason Williams.
On the ground, it's West again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
The ball boys,
now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, there's something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run. This is Lacy. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. penalty now. Lacey. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a third and about 14. Third down, still 14 yards left. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
This is Preseason on the field. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet. And
now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They come up in an offset eye. They'll run it with West. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Kaepernick going to throw. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's third down. This is West. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're
trying to pile on, but he won't get there. He's out of bounds, and that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally he has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they split the uprights last time for... And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The drive begins with a handoff to West. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
No,
No game.
And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense.
They got to do is watch games and catch the ball.
Now West. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
This is taken to the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They start the drive on the ground with Lacey. Lacey hit. He lost the football. It's out.
Wow. That ball gets
John, what are you
free,
doing, man?
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
On third down, Preseason in trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us.
And he will be taken down back behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to get away, but could not. So the sack on first down there by the defense. And now it's second down. They come out here in the eye. Now Gabbert. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard penalty ensues. Snap count through the defense.
Don't kick the game, bro.
Penalty.
Damn, Jones, nothing on there.
And the ball game should end here on the kneel down by Kaepernick. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do